Hey guys, I'm Brian. Some of you may remember me from St. Lawrence as the piano player, and some of you from Saints Peter and Paul might know me as the donkey. Remember him? That's okay, there's no donkey costume today. Today we're talking about welcoming, and I hear that you're learning about welcoming in this family assembly. So I want to give you a welcome and welcome you to this family assembly that we're all sharing together. Did you know that the Catholic Church has 3 sacraments that are dedicated just to welcoming people into our faith? You see, a sacrament is an outwardly sign of God's love and coming into our lives. It's something that we participate in to welcome God into our lives as well. And there are three sacraments that are all about welcoming: baptism, communion, and confirmation. Can you say those with me? Baptism, communion, and confirmation. But today we're talking about one of my favorites, baptism. Baptism is a sacrament that we've probably seen in church sometimes. The family gets up with a newborn baby and they go to the baptismal font and they hold the baby over the font while the priest pours water over the baby's head. And then the baby cries really, really, really loud for a really, really, really long time. So that's what they do to welcome people into the church. I mean, it'd be kind of like if you went to a friend's birthday party and they said, "Hey, welcome, thanks for coming." And you got water balloons thrown at you. But it's really a really wonderful sacrament. Let me explain to you why it's so welcoming. It's kind of like sports. I love baseball. And anytime I get the chance, I try to put on my jersey. No! I'm a Yankee fan! You see, even though I don't really play for the Yankees, and I'm certainly not Derek Jeter, putting on the jersey makes me feel like I'm a part of the team. Even if I'm not on the field playing, I know that I'm a part of something that's much bigger than myself. I know that I can root for the players, I know that I can enjoy the company that I'm with, and I know that I'm accepted. And I come in, even though my name or my favorite player's name is on the back of my jersey, we are still, even though we're all unique in our own way, a part of something bigger. And we all feel such a great sense of community and a great sense of love. Fans take care of each other's fans. And even sometimes, even if the Yankees are playing the Red Sox, we're still nice to other fans. Maybe you don't like sports, so let me see. It's kind of like going back to school. You guys just went back to school. I know, you must be very, very excited. But honestly, I was really excited when I went back to school. My favorite part about the first day of school is when we would sit in the classroom for the first time, each at our individual desks, kind of not really knowing anybody, and then the teacher would get up in front of the class and call to see who was there. And one by one, everybody put their hand up and would say, "Here," or "Present." And I remember getting so excited every time that they would come to my name. And my name was always at the end of the list because my last name starts with a W. And I would get so excited because I was getting ready to say my name just like everybody else. And I got to say, "Here." And they knew I was a part of something. I was a part of a class. We would all go through the same things. We would grow up together and even stay really good friends, even though I'm not in school right now. And that's what we get to do as Catholics. When we get baptized, we go through a sacrament, we receive a sacrament that makes us part of something bigger than ourselves. We get to talk to God, we get to take God into our lives, and we get to share that with everybody in the church. And not just the people who are in the pews, or your friends that are sitting next to you during Mass. You share it with everyone. Everyone outside the walls of the church. Even with the priests. Even with the piano players. We all share this wonderful experience of being part of a community. And that welcomes us into the church through baptism. Baptism is a sacrament that shows that we are clean and we are new. We are anointed with oil as priest, prophet, and king, and we're given white garments to wear and a candle to show that we have the light of Christ inside of us and that we now can take it to everyone we meet. You know, it's kind of hard to remember your baptism because a lot of us were just babies. And I think you should ask your parents about the day that you were baptized. Ask them what they felt. Ask them what the church felt like and how excited everybody was. Here's a little fun fact. I asked my parents about the day that I was baptized, and I found out that I was baptized in a little church in Hoboken called St. Lawrence. Who would have known? So you might find out some fun information and fun stories about your family and about the day that you became Catholic. So, here's a pop quiz. What is the name of the sacrament that welcomes you into the church? I can't hear you. What is the name of the sacrament that welcomes you into the church? Yes, it's baptism. So I hope you learned something really fun and awesome about baptism and that you take that with you as you go about learning more about your faith. I'll see you next time.